Very good evening from London. Has been a slightly more volatile US session today. Initially there was some upside momentum following the Wall Street opening bell. Optimism just feeding through from the European equity space. The financials leading the way in that respect, following a pretty upbeat article out of the UK paper The Telegraph overnight suggesting that Germany may in fact be softening its stance slightly in terms of ECB peripheral bond buying. So the European financials helping spur the US equity markets at the open, and especially in some of the terms of the tech stocks which have gained focus over the last few sessions. The Nasdaq 100 in the cash breaking the key 2800 point mark to the upside, the first time that level had been breached since the back end of the year 2000, so quite an important level there. But nevertheless, throughout the latter part of the session we have seen steady selling momentum build throughout the day, particularly one of the focus being Apple shares, which have continued to capture market focus recently. This time, following the sharp rise we've seen in Apple shares over the last few sessions, there's been a touted large seller, possibly profit taking, and that did turn momentum and sentiment specifically for the equity futures, and we have seen selling then throughout the rest of the session, giving back all the earlier gains, and we are now trading in negative territory at the close for the US equity markets. Otherwise, Jen, it's been relatively quiet in terms of news flow. Another calendar without much economic data to be aware of. There was some hope for some market-moving comments out of Fed's Lockhart, who is a voter on the FOMC, but he pretty much reiterated comments that we do expect out of Lockhart, not noting or giving away any hints in the run-up to the FOMC minutes, which are due tomorrow, which will be the main market focus. Otherwise, there has been continuing eyes on the geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The Syrian President Assad may be the subject of some negotiations, according to the Deputy Syrian PM, that could be looking ahead to trying to remove him, but nevertheless the energy markets not reacting too much to these comments, given that the situation there is still very volatile in the Middle East. But we can keep a close eye out on any further talk regarding Syria over the next few sessions, which is keeping those oil prices elevated. Elsewhere in the currency space, the pullback in the US equity markets just helped lift the fixed income markets, and consequently the spillover then was into dollar yen, which did print lows late in the session. Otherwise, there has been general focus on the euro currency, which continues to rally in towards the latter part of the week, and we do expect then some developments regarding the euro area, particularly with the Greek PM meeting EU Juncker tomorrow, and ahead of his meetings with German Chancellor Merkel and the French PM Hollande later on in the week. The euro currency at the close of the European equity cash market still trading well above that 124 handle. Otherwise, that's enough from me. Hope you've had a good trading day, and we'll join you tomorrow. Thank you.